And how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the G-Man King channel. And guys, if you haven't seen my channel already, I do just about a little bit of everything. I work on trucks, cars, my home, everything, boat. And so my channel is a mixed bag of a lot of stuff, and it's just because this is just me. I don't do a whole lot of editing. I don't think of some crazy new projects to do. I just kind of bring you along with what I do on a normal day-to-day basis. And so this is me. This is the G-Man King channel. So guys, we're down on the boat again, and I'm trying to make some improvements on our V-berth that sits up in that little cubby hole on our 1987 Marinette 32. The problem is during the summer months, or even the winter months as well, there's no ventilation that actually feeds up in that area. So it's either cold or it could be very hot during the summer months. And I've got an idea, and I thought I'd bring you along and kind of show you what I'm going to do. So let me show you what's going on. Okay, so on a lot of the 32s, there's a couple different designs that are out there. There's a B model, and then I think this here is just the ordinary model. The B model, as in B as in boy, I think is much better suited for the bed being up in the V-berth, because you just have a lot more room to get in and out of the bed. But that's on some special models, and I was kind of looking for that when I was looking for a Marinette 32, but at the time I didn't find any for sale anywhere around. But anyhow, there was a big divider wall right here that went across, and a sliding door that went back and forth that you can actually close off this area if you wanted to. I took all of that out, and I am super happy that I did. It worked out extremely well. This factory mirror was actually on this. There was a wall that went this way. That's where that mirror was. I just took the trim off, inverted it, and put it back up there. So that seems to do pretty well there. So, all right. So this right here would be the vent for your air conditioner or your heat. And like I said, with this closed off, this is your only ventilation for this whole area. But the problem is you've got a whole lot of area up in here that needs to be heated and cooled, and there's just not a good way of pushing some air up in that area to keep it nice and cool. Now what we did was we'd actually put a fan right here, kind of angle it up, shoot it up in there, and try to push a little bit of air in there. But I think I've got a really good idea of what I'm going to do. So inside your little closet area here, you've got the ventilation duct that feeds that vent up there. All right, it comes through and feeds all the way through. I went ahead and pulled as much slack out of this insulated vent pipe to gain as much as I could for making something work that I hope is going to work. So let's look right in here. So what I'm going to do is I bought one of these. It's a 4-inch diameter RV duct, and this part right here is 4 inches, and the ductwork flexible pipe is 4 inches, and I think it's going to hook on there just fine. It is louvered. You can actually spin that center and divert the air wherever you want it to go. But I think I've got enough room. I'm going to put it right there, and if that works out good, that's going to push a lot more air back up in this area. If I want to increase the amount of airflow that comes through there, all I have to do is come back up here. I can actually shut this all the way off, and then that way it'll push 100% of the air that comes down that ductwork into the V-berth, or I can actually leave it open if I wanted to. So let me take you inside this closet, and I'll show you what is going on in here. Now, it's nice and tight area down here. It's going to be kind of a pain, but bear with me here, folks. So this area right here, just below that outlet on the back side of these drawers, is what I'm going to shoot for to put that little ductwork there. And then hopefully that's going to increase a lot more airflow in that area. So now what I got to do as well is I went to Menards and I bought this little splitter, and it's for 4-inch ductwork, and that way I can come in. This is going to be the source of the airflow. It's going to come in. I'm going to cut that piece of flexible pipe, hook back onto it, so I can still operate this vent here, and then hopefully I'll have enough flexible pipe left over. I can connect to here and then to my new vent. It's going to go about right in this area. So video may not turn out, guys, but hey, we're going to give it a shot and see how it all plays out. All right, so I went back here and I located this screw. There's the back side of the drawer runs right through here, and this is that little bit of a space, and I just laid that vent up there where the ductwork is actually going to hook onto it, and took a permanent marker and marked it. So now all you do is cut that out, and hopefully I'll have enough room, and everything will clear just fine. So we'll get that cut out. All right, now we'll see if that bit will fit. Hopefully it does. Perfect. Whew. Got a little scuff mark. I'll put some more teak oil on that. I think it'll do. Position that. It feels a little tight, so what I'm going to do is make a slight adjustment here. Let me go get a little grinding tool. We'll grind that hole a little bit better. All right, so I got my little deburring tool. We'll go around this hole here where I think it might be a little tight. Check it again here. Oh yeah, much better. All right, and we'll go inside and see how it looks in there. All right, there we go. We got plenty of room all the way around, and be able to get that ductwork flexible pipe on there and get it all put in place. So yeah, should be good to go. I think what I'll do, I'll try to feed that tube through this wall, hook it onto the vent, and then push it back through. Might be a little bit easier because, man, it's a tight squeeze. All right. So I've got some regular duct tape for HVAC. I'll go ahead and put that on there. get some screws and we'll put a couple screws in there. Now let's go back down in this tiny little closet and we'll get working on that. Okay guys, so I'm not going to be able to videotape this, so just hang tight. What I'm going to do, this is hooked to that new duct that I just put in. I'm going to have to measure this, cut this piece, and then cut another piece to attach there to my little splitter, and then join onto that. So bear with me, I'll bring you back when it's done. Alright, so I got that side there hooked up, and now I went ahead and cut this piece here shorter. So now I've got, I don't know, a couple feet of this to run to attach to that T. So I'll bring you right back. Look at this mess, guys. I tell you what, sometimes just to do one little job on a boat, you gotta completely destroy your boat to get what needs to be done. It's unbelievable. As everybody knows, a boat is very compact, and well, let's just say everything can get in a big mess in a big way. So hang on, I'll bring you right back. All right guys, so I got it pretty much cleaned up here. Let me show you how it turned out. Get that here. Turn the slide on so y'all can see. So basically that's what I got going on there. I've got it all tied in. I got it zip tied to that back bulkhead there, and I do have I've got some of that double bubble. It's a foil back that I'm going to finish up and put on that. I'm going to wrap that and get that tidied up, that way in case it tries to condensate, we'll go ahead and protect that. So let's go in here and V-berth. Check this out. I'll tell you what, so far I've turned the air conditioner on, and night and day difference up here in the V-berth area. Huge. I really like it. Got plenty of airflow coming out of there, and I tell you what, that is really going to make sleeping in here so much better. Even if you don't have the heat on or the air conditioner, if you just got the main house fan on, just blowing fresh air back up in here, it's going to be pretty nice. All right, everybody, so we've got another project done, and that is going to be super sweet, especially during the summertime. If we're out anchored and it's hot and humid, we can turn that air on. It's going to keep that V-berth area nice and cool while we sleep. Can't wait for that. And if you haven't already, check out my channel. Go down my playlist, look into boat repairs and trips. You're going to see a lot more boating projects and some trips that we did. And I just want to say, God bless you guys, and we'll see you next time on the Jeep Man King channel. See you. Bye.